Mumson.
Hey guys, this is Mumson Podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Mason.
I'm Reilly.
I'm Travis.
Okay, I just Swish.
And Smart.
And Mumson.
Okay.
So,
I
okay.
thought of a new name for you, Jonesy. What do you reckon?
No, it's either IJ Swish,
Indiana.
Riley, which nobody calls me. It's either IJ Swish or Smiles, which one person calls me. You're not going to say who? It's Marshall.
It took us all of like 2 seconds to mention him.
I'm pretty sure I put a rule saying we don't mention Marshall anymore.
Yeah, he did say that.
It's just a natural thing.
I mean, this
That's
podcast has no rules.
I said Michelle.
Michelle. That's Miles' stepmom.
Yeah. Wave to her.
Yeah.
Wave to her from here.
So, we're at my place in Japan.
That's where we live.
Yeah.
A bunch of 35-year-old women walking around outside.
Yeah. And right next door is where Miles' father, and
God
stepmother.
Maybe cry, Mason.
In China.
In China, yeah. Next door neighbor in Japan, obviously.
That's it.
I think they are next to each other.
But there's massive,
Ocean?
Ocean.
I've never seen the ocean before. That's just
Well, it's that you just look right over there since we're in Japan and
Yeah.
right next door is China.
Oh, there it is, I can see it.
There's the ocean.
Oh, good start.
Oh yeah, baby.
Now that everyone knows where we live.
Yeah. So, Matt, what's new with you, mate?
Absolutely
80%,
nothing.
man.
I bet.
80% of the time,
That's
it's going to be you talking about amazing things.
Well, I did see these two trailers. Although they've been out for a while. One of them is the new Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer.
Everybody's jacking off about that, even though it looks okay.
I haven't seen it yet,
Well, they're
but I'm
bringing-
a fan of Godzilla, so I'm pretty excited.
Right, they're bringing in all the monsters.
What are they
All together. One of them's called Mothra.
King.
That's,
Ghidorah.
that's the one I remember.
King-
But they got like
King
the
Ghidorah.
3-headed dragon. It's gonna be good.
There's a bunch of them, and
And Rodin.
I've never heard of any of them
They're all,
except Mothra.
like all kaiju.
I did think that in the original one,
Which one?
like the Godzilla one that came out recently, where the guy said let them fight.
2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kaiju bad guys in that, I thought they were Mothra, and then there was 2 of them, and I got really confused. But I wasn't really watching very carefully.
I originally thought that was their version of Mothra, but it's not. Because Mothra looks like a big butterfly.
Wait, are any of, does anyone know
Or a
if
big
any
moth.
of them...
No, it's a butterfly.
Does anyone know if they're actually good, or are they... Like, you know,
Well-
Godzilla's actually kind of...
Well, Godzilla, right? He doesn't care about humans, but he cares about the Earth.
It's basically a swamp thing.
Yeah, imagine Swamp Thing, which you don't know, Matt.
I don't,
Nice.
yeah.
Swamp
imagine-
Thing's like the most interesting, powerful character in the whole thing.
Yeah, but Godzilla doesn't go around...
In the Godzilla
fucking-
universe.
In the Godzilla
That's
universe.
Well, in the Godzilla movie, he doesn't go around killing everyone. Like, he kills the creatures and then walks off back to the
Well, like,
ocean.
you know, the classic, Godzilla movie where he goes over Japan and, like, wrecks that crap.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about? The 2014 movie he kills a whole bunch of people. He does it by accident, but
That's the other
Like
Oh,
movie,
Superman.
yeah. He's basically just as good as Superman.
though. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe a little bit better.
probably better.
He didn't snap the main villain's neck at the end.
Yeah, he
He just
blew
wa-
down
he's-
their
yeah.
Yeah.
down their throat and ripped their head off.
Atomic breath down their throat.
That was a pretty cool scene.
It was.
I like that.
It's the only cool
It was even cool when he got back up after falling. Was
Have you? That's right. I took you guys to see Shin
Oh,
Godzilla.
Yeah.
oh
God.
god.
Me and Marshall. Said it again. Me and Michelle wanted to freaking shoot ourselves. That's the most boring movie I've ever seen in my life.
See, I like going to see like weird indie movies and like a lot of Japanese movies. So I was like, oh, I like Godzilla, and it's all the way in this
What is that?
Greenland.
Oh,
I was like, oh, can you guys drive me down there to Greenland? So Michelle, Smiles' stepmother,
Yeah.
was like, yeah, sure. So we drove down to Greenland from Japan, because that's where we live. No, also I love the idea that we live in Japan, right, and we're seeing a Godzilla movie in Greenland.
Oh god.
Sounds legit to me.
Yeah.
It was all subtitle, and the CGI was like
It was awesome.
A Netflix TV show.
It was
Wait.
good.
I'm pretty sure I saw that movie, or
Yeah?
at least I tried to
Like
on Netflix.
like had a bunch of like purple, like Godzilla could like shoot out a bunch of purple lightsabers.
I don't think I got that far into it. I think I tried to watch it thinking I wanted to watch Godzilla, the one that came out in 2014, and I found Shin Godzilla, thought it was the same one, started watching and said, I can't watch this, and turned it off.
It's about
So, yeah.
10 minutes of actual Godzilla and about an hour and 20 minutes of
It was a lot of like Japanese
Senate
people.
hearings
Yeah,
and like
that.
defense counseling and stuff.
Well,
like
that's
that.
basically like the first Godzilla movie is pretty much like that.
Yeah, but we had freaking Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
That was in the 20.
Yeah, who's the actor that they killed off in like 10 minutes? What's his name?
Oh,
Bryan
yeah.
Cranston.
Bryan Cranston.
Ah.
Yeah.
They had him in all the trailers,
Yeah, and then
making it look like he'd be the main protagonist, and then
and
he
he goes
dies.
dies.
He was so good in that movie, though.
He's good.
He's a good actor.
He's great.
Amazing.
So, who do you think would win? Shin Godzilla or
King
2014
I
Godzilla?
don't know, at the start of Shin Godzilla, he's like,
A weird fish
why he
thing.
looks so weird. He
Because
was
he's
like,
evolving through the.
Yeah. I didn't even recognize it. And I was like, this is the gayest thing I've ever seen. Then he looked kind of normal, like normal Godzilla. And I can't even speak. Near the end of the movie. No, definitely 2014.
But all the lasers.
It's just not as big. It didn't look as big. It was like there was shots where it was like between like two buildings.
Well-
and it was below them.
Well, like the thing is, right? So, 2014 Godzilla, his atomic breath's like super wide and it's like you can see the flames and stuff. But with Shin Godzilla, it's like actual lasers, so it's like a pin focused breath. So I'd imagine that'd probably be stronger than just like the breath thing, since you can see it's more like.
I just think that 2014 Godzilla's raw power would
Yeah,
just
would
defeat it.
probably just smash his player.
Mumson, 80%.
Yeah, Mumson, who do you think will win? Who do you think will win in the King Kong vs Godzilla match?
I want King Kong to win,
Why?
but because it's King Kong must win.
Jack Black King Kong or the new King Kong?
New King Kong.
Oh, yeah,
The
there's
new
two,
King
aren't there?
Kong.
Yeah. I like the old one.
Because he looked fucking huge in that.
He is big now.
Mm. And he gets bigger,
Godzilla's still bigger though.
but he gets bigger.
And then
so
he
he's
made-
like just a
Can
baby.
I say like like as a child or something?
Yeah.
And then he made bloody sushi out of that octopus. Ah, beautiful.
I don't think King Kong's in the new.
No, it's
No, isn't he
It's
going to be
a-
in the movie after?
It's so it's the Godzilla 2 and then this one.
I want to know how King Kong's going to arrive there. Like, is he just going to swim, or is he just going to take 1 foot and?
Maybe it would be like the classic, they would like humans come along and like chain him up and take him to
I don't
the
know.
town.
He's a lot bigger in this movie, so I don't feel like they'll
Maybe
just
they'll
be
just
like,
miss with his forehead or something.
oh, okay.
I'll shoot a laser pointer at his eye and he'll get really annoyed.
Yeah.
And then Godzilla will appear and they're like, oh. And,
They'll go to the
Biggest fight
island
of the
and
universe.
they'll tell King Kong that there's a banana
No.
in New York City, and then he'll just
The
be like,
big-
"Ooh,"
it's
and
like,
he'll jump
guess
there.
what? King Kong, do you want to see the big apple? You want to go see the big apple?
He's like, I hate apples, and he's like, oh, there's also the big banana. And he's like, you're full of
That's
shit.
in Australia,
Yeah.
you idiot.
and
He
then
jumps and kills us all.
King Kong will throw his crap at Godzilla.
I
'Cause
wanna-
it's a monkey.
Yes.
I also want to see. I feel like they should they should get the cast from King Kong if the movies if King Kong does.
It's in the future though.
Like
Yeah,
Loki
all of them
and
are
that.
dead.
Didn't he kill everyone in that movie?
No,
There's the crazy guy that still survives.
Samuel Jackson survived.
No, he doesn't. He's dead.
Oh,
yeah, no, he
well,
got
that was the crazy
stepped
guy.
on.
I never saw the movie.
Oh,
I only saw the Jack Black one.
missed out on a dude getting a big bamboo leg, a spider leg down his throat.
Yeah,
It
that's
was a good
true.
movie. It was weird. It looked good.
It was
The
okay.
video
It
effects
was
were
okay.
good.
The effects were good. Yeah, it's a fun movie.
Right.
If-
What? He got what down him?
There's like they're in
There's
a,
this like massive spider
They-
thing.
They're in like a bamboo
that sucks,
forest.
Yeah,
like, through its
and-
feet.
their legs literally look like bamboo, and then you just see it cuts to a shot where the guy's like, "Ah," and there's a big bamboo leg down his throat. Obviously, it's a spider leg.
Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Dracula.
Oh.
That shit actually happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sexy.
Women and children too.
Alright.
That's it.
What a
So
legend.
hot.
Us being, native Japanians, we can say with complete certainty, wow, we're cool.
We are very cool.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, no, neither was I.
No, me either.
It's like, how racist is this gonna go?
yeah.
I mean, it's not racist because we're Japanese.
We're Japanese.
Yeah.
Japanese, you mean?
That's why we have these weird Japanese accents that you're hearing.
So weird.
Everyone knows that if you insult your own race, it doesn't count.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Because when, like, black people say the N-word, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
But when white people say it, it's like, Smiles here when he says the word, it's real racist. But because when I say it's completely fine, because I'm black in Japan.
You're a
You're a
native,
native black Japanese
you're
man.
Japanese African.
Oh boy. Oh, 80% Mumson.
Oh, no, it's that that trailer for Glass.
He was ready.
What, the Glass trailer?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Oh.
Well,
Have you seen Unbreakable?
Yeah.
And Split.
I haven't seen Split.
Oh, you gotta see Split.
Do I?
Split's crap compared to Unbreakable.
Yeah, but
I've
the
seen
ending makes it
either.
all click.
Is it Shyamalan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the ending makes it all click.
Click. Yep.
Don't you mean it makes it all split?
Ah, whatever.
Shange.
I have seen the
There's even a twist.
Yeah, the whole point is that you. Well, I don't want to
What,
spoil
the
for
whole
Mason.
point? Oh, right.
Yeah.
He knows
I'm not gonna
He
watch
knows
it.
they're in the same universe.
Yeah, I do.
The whole thing at the end, like, oh, Bruce Willis. It's,
He's like, he like looks at TV like, ooh, in the
it's
bar.
not even a twist. It's more of just like a reveal.
Why? Well,
But-
yeah, but when.
What, that he's
Unbreakable actually has a twist.
Well, yeah, but
The guy's like,
Where the
I'm
guy-
real frail.
yeah, he just becomes
And a
Glass Man or
terrorist.
whatever. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Unbreakable's much
I have seen the Alex Ross poster for Glass, which looks real good.
What the one where they're upside down?
Yeah, I think it's like the glass is breaking and you get like see all the different shards of like characters in it. It's real
It's
good.
really good actually. It could be absolute crap because it's M Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
never really know with it.
Not be another After Earth.
Or Avatar.
Gee, what a classic.
Oh, and the last Airbender, or
Yeah.
the last Turdbender.
No,
That was
on the blue
horrible.
people.
Right, no, that was good. That was.
It's always the funniest thing when someone
Dance
says,
with Wolves.
you know how great Avatar was, like the blue one with the Na'vi. Name
Yeah,
like
when they,
any
like,
named
firebend.
character. Yeah, when they're destroying the forest and they use the firebending powers
Yeah,
Oh,
to kill all the soldiers
that's it.
when the Fire Nation attacked.
And the Play Nation's using water.
Yeah, the Fire Nation gets in their little pod things and turns into a blue man from Blue Man Group. And they play a good musical number
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
and Godzilla comes in.
And then the
Shyamalan
massive,
knows
then
what
a
he's
massive
doing.
fetus comes on because of like Earthbound and there's the Blue Man Group in there. Have you guys like played or like at least watched like a Let's Play of Earthbound?
No.
what that is.
It's like a Nintendo game.
A what?
A Nintendo game.
Oh,
I think I've heard of it.
Nintendo.
Who would
How's your
buy Switch?
Mario Tennis going, Smiles?
I like,
Waluigi.
I like my Switch, but I'm not into those like non-AAA, you know.
Good games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into the more, you know, games everybody plays.
Right.
Like Mario Tennis.
You're very much a casual player. Not like me, where I play all the
Pokemon.
Pokemons. Or
Can't wait to play my first Pokemon game.
I'm excited for you, Smiles. In that, like your Pokemon Fidgeting you take in
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that little Pokeball thing, the Pokeball
and
Plus.
shove up gas.
I'm gonna be like, oh, Pikachu.
I choose you.
Nah, I'm gonna get the Eevee one,
Oh really?
just to piss everybody off. I'm gonna be the only one who gets the Eevee one.
What about you, Matt? Are you going to get the Eevee or the Pikachu?
I have no idea what this Pokemon thing is. I don't.
You know, let's play
Dota.
Eevee.
Ah!
It's this Japanese movie series with Godzilla, and he turns into a yellow rat
Pikachu? Oh,
that
Rat?
shoots lightning.
Yeah.
Ratatouille? What's his name? What's
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, that's
That's
it.
it.
He's an Italian man. And he cooks.
Best pasta in the land.
Mm.
Cooked with lightning bolts.
Oh,
Oh.
shocking.
Good way playing that.
80%.
80%. 80% of the laughs brought to you by Mumson.
I've run out of trailers to say.
Oh no.
Talk about all those movies you've seen.
Okay. See, I've watched Nightcrawler.
Mm.
Oh, that's great.
It is an awesome film. So good.
It's the one that's not a superhero, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've watched Eraserhead, which is a David Lynch film. It's pretty weird. Let me show you this. It is so weird. So in the movie Race Ahead, they have this. So the guy basically gets a girl pregnant, and the girl's like, "Oh, the baby came out early or something or other," and it's like a mutant baby. It looks real weird. And basically, the girl leaves him with the child, and it's pretty awesome. It's like it's black and white, but it's pretty good. Let me show you this.
It's always good when a movie comes out in black and white now. It means it's cool.
That's right. That movie's so indie. Like, let me show you. Let's see if I can see the baby. Also, like, in the beginning of the film, when it's like supposed to be representing them having sex, it's like just like this sperm that falls into like a water pond.
Oh wow.
What?
It's pretty.
I just got a scam account trying to be my friend.
Look at this, Matt. This is the baby.
I've never
Oh
seen
my
from a
that
race
stuff on
Race
Facebook
Ahead.
before.
Right.
It's really funny. So, guys, this is the
Sure.
this is the
Really?
this is the baby from A Race Ahead. The mutant baby.
That doesn't look like a baby. That looks like an ET baby.
So
So it's still a baby.
yeah. So basically,
No,
it's really
man.
funny.
Yeah.
It's in black
Of
and
course.
white.
Yeah. So like so it looks all normal and stuff. Well, butt side's looking really weird. But like see how in this like picture it's all like got things on it, looks sick.
Mhm.
So basically it's not sick. He's like and starts coughing. He's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And he turns back and sees this image. He's like, oh, you're sick.
What's it called?
A Race Ahead. I also watched The Thing last night.
Oh, like the original.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah. That's good.
What?
You know how
Yeah,
there's,
that's like an old.
there's the original The
Right,
Thing
you've seen
and
the
there's the
newer
new one.
ones?
I've seen.
Seen the newer
I've
ones?
seen. I've seen all of them. I think.
I watched Rosemary's Baby.
Wait, how's the ending for the new one?
You like the twist?
Yeah, it's pretty
You
interesting.
should explain the twist
Okay.
to Mumson.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit too scary.
No, wait.
Have you seen Rosemary's Baby?
No.
So basically, this chick and this actor dude want to have a child. And so basically they go and do it, but she's like blacked out and she's having this weird dream of being raped by a demon.
Oh wow.
I think I've
Very
heard of
nice.
this.
It's like a classic horror. And basically, everybody around her is trying to like seems really suspicious and like is trying to help her, give birth to this child like over like the 9 months or so. And she's like, when it finally comes out, like they take the baby away from her, and she's like, "Where's my baby? Where's my baby?" And then like she finally finds it, and it's got like red eyes, and it basically looks like a devil child, but you don't see the child. But you just presume that's what they say it is. Pretty good.
It's old.
Yeah.
Figured.
No, it came out yesterday.
Because it's 1893.
Yes. Not that old.
Here it is. It's
It's like 1967 or something.
19. You said it's not that old, and that's even older.
You said 18 something.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Whoops, 19.
1683.
That's me being dumb there.
1683. Yeah.
All the good movies were released then.
It's basically just a picture slideshow. Well, they didn't even have freaking slides. It was just pieces of paper that they showed to an audience.
No, it was rocks. He
Rocks.
drew it on a rock and showed it, and then rubbed it out and drew it again.
Or, it was theatre.
Theatre.
Okay, rocks.
Right there. But yeah, I've watched a
It's
lot
good
of.
we have such an accurate grasp on history.
Yes. Because we went through
We were
space
there.
time and went really
Yeah.
far back and saw the past.
Such is the state of the technology here in Japan.
That's right.
Make the same joke. Son of a bitch, Travis. You always bamboozle me.
A classic
read your
Japanese
mind.
phrasing, bamboozled.
80%.
You
Bamboozle.
like you, Riley.
Well, you talked more than bloody Travis has this episode.
That's true. I keep toning out. I don't know why.
Because he's eating his popcorn, Reilly.
Stupid
That's true.
pictures of Megan on bloody Instagram.
Yeah, another.
My stepmom as well.
Michelin.
Because, you know, Smugs' real mum is also a lesbian and has, you know,
Damn sure.
to.
Oh, I really hope she hears this. She'll love it.
I always watch them back with her.
What do you mean? You're watching back with her?
Yeah, I just go to her house
Shit.
and watch back all these
Yes,
podcasts.
you guys take with a spoon,
Oh,
Reilly?
yeah. You gonna clean that spoon, Spars?
Yes.
Very good.
What is
If
that?
you want to eat that,
Keep
right?
talking.
There's something in his coffee.
No, you
Great Scott. So what's up? What's new with you, Trav?
What's new with me?
Yeah.
Well, my house.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're making
as,
a house.
As you know,
building a
I'm
house.
building a house.
For your brother?
No, for me.
For you?
For me. And yeah, I took Reilly and Matt to it the other day, and they absolutely hated it. So I'm gonna help them.
Trav,
Help
no.
me build it. I'm thinking.
So did
what
you buy
else
your
can
did
I
you buy your own
try?
property or something? And
No, I went down to the creek and started building a
Yeah,
house.
Ebs.
Your friends over?
Yeah.
He doesn't have friends.
Oh, very good.
We
Hey.
have new
Hi.
guests in podcast.
Yeah. So my sister just came here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Hey.
not your younger brother.
What are you doing?
What day is it?
Well, let's go in here.
Hey.
You should call the police.
We should. Luckily,
She's still
luckily I am.
No,
with the
they've
police.
got a spare.
scared.
Yeah, so they can leave.
Some state schools, when they have a spare, they actually go home. So weird. We
Yeah.
had to sit up there with Popey gazing over us. Good day.
Right, I think it's time for a citizen's arrest. That's what I
Man,
think.
I'd like to see you even try to
Next
wrestle with
to me.
anybody.
Now
Took
we
him
just
down by-
overpowered 3 people.
Exactly. Yeah, just
Wrap his hair around him.
I'd become airborne and just kill them all.
He'd just like lean forward and his hair would flop and like
yeah,
shot
just
away with
strangle
the
all
blast.
of
To
them.
just like choke on the Matt's out.
He'd just pull it up and then drop it and then create a shockwave.
It's gonna be distracting.
Do you want to move to a different room?
Oh yeah.
I can pause it.
We'll do it in your backyard.
We'll just keep it going.
Yeah, paddle while we're moving.
Yeah.
You see like big footsteps.
Why not? Where are we going?
Could go to my room or we could go outside, but
We should go outside.
You have a dungeon?
well, that's the
In
dungeon.
this
Trap. Everyone has a dungeon.
Let's just go outside.
Well, like there's a table right there.
No. Right,
I
like
think downstairs.
outside.
I can't. I don't really want to go downstairs.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go where Mason feels most comfortable.
Where do you want to go?
We can go out there.
Let's do it. Okay.
Hey, Steve. Hey.
How'd you guess this?
I don't know.
What's this?
I just suck it.
Okay.
So you're gonna talk about
Let's start.
your little house building.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So
We're back.
tell us what's happening with your little
Back.
house.
Yes. I built it. It's like I found a tree.
Yes.
I thought this is a good tree. It's got like a sort of branch coming out of it, halfway up it. So I put a long stick, about 3 or 4 meters long, then made a triangle from that, and then put like tripods on the other two. Okay then. Anyway, and then I put like sticks across the top and
Head
leaves.
when you do that.
Sorry. Go on. So okay. So you're building a. Sounds like a
Speaks really
tent.
quietly. I want to make sure it picks him up.
So you basically just like a little tent.
Yeah, kind of, but out of wood. It's like, you know, I think we talked about it last time. There's primitive technology videos on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
It's basically that, but nowhere near as good.
Oh.
And I'm
maybe.
hoping-
So I used to see the kill dogs,
I reckon.
right?
So I reckon.
Not
We
for
could
frame
kind
them.
of like branch out a bit from the podcast.
Mhm.
So for this, right, you could film it, but it's crap. right?
Oh, I already have filmed it.
Have you?
Yeah.
You should
As if it was a vlog. It's so shit.
post it to the Mumson Podcast. I would love if you posted that on.
Totally should, just for,
Because I reckon we should all,
completeness.
if we're gonna, I was thinking, right, we could do like commentary on something, but like some crap thing or
Me playing Magic.
yeah, you can
Do that right now.
yeah. I
I'll
reckon
guess you are.
do you have your magic cards?
Yeah, you.
I always have Magic.
You're gonna say it.
Legit. I have them like 80% of the time.
Okay, after this podcast, I reckon we should branch out a bit and like try to do things, but it's gonna be crap. It makes everything a bit crap.
Everything we make has to be crap. That's our brand.
A brand.
It's actually no good.
Fun
The
fact.
Mumson Podcast. And then we have what we're doing, and then in brackets, crap.
Crap edition. It's funny too because I just got a new computer, specifically more powerful for video editing, but I'm gonna do shit video editing. I'm sure a lot of work has to be put in to make it look like no work went
You can
in.
put
Yeah.
more Babe shooting pigs in the head
Yeah.
videos
You like
in.
that bit, did
That was so good.
That was awesome.
I like the little gun
Yeah.
animation,
It didn't make any sense.
and then just went black.
And, it
I
was-
thought it's like
and you had the picture of when he says that'll do pig.
Little bit.
Yeah.
But when I actually watched it for like the 5th time, I actually realized it's not actually him saying it. It's just the text in the bottom. That'll do
Really?
pig. It's not an animation of him saying it. It's just
No.
a flat picture.
Yeah, I just got the picture of the screenshot.
When I saw
and
it,
then
I
put the
thought his
text under
mouth
it.
was moving and it was the actual scene. I don't know why. I think
It's
it's
an
because
illusion.
it went so quickly or something.
Yeah, it
was
was, it was actually like, less than a second all the little bits.
I
It
also
still worked well.
I also liked the picture with like Matt when you had Matt's picture and you said and I was behind him and you had
Yeah.
my
little picture of me.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's behind you. Yeah,
It was
so
good too
funny.
because I just edited it and I kept adding these bits in. I was feeling excited. It was funny. And then I looked at the timestamp and it was 7 minutes in. I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
you're like, whoa.
Most people when they edit podcasts, they don't like put pictures on it. They just like
Yeah.
edit out like dull air, flat air.
There's no flutter in this
Yeah.
podcast.
It's all just like
Everything.
Mumson 80%. Every time anything goes quiet, just have to rely on Mumson to say something stupid.
I
to make
think
fun
when
of.
people are like listening to this, like, they're driving along in their car and we're just sort of talking for a bit and then we just sort of stop
Yeah.
and it gets really awkward. They really enjoy those parts, It makes them more colourful.
That's it.
In music, like and speaking, like in a presentation or whatever.
You know that catches all of this, right?
No, it doesn't. I did it purposely quietly.
Can't you tell? But yeah, all the silent bits are just as important as the bits where you're making
Because that's
noise.
what like people can rest a bit. Like it's a bit of a resting moment when. Where's Stitch?
Behind
yeah.
Trav.
Is he just chill?
Travis holding him hostage.
Oh, very good.
I'm the dog whisperer. so-
Stitch is our child slave.
Yeah.
that's-
So he's a-
Looks like the one
A
from
little-
Willows.
Yeah.
We painted in blue.
Now, this might be the most racist thing I probably will ever say on the podcast.
Quick lean in.
But
I'll record this
So-
and put it in every other one.
It'll be our next intro.
so in China, they don't really do housework. They kind of they hire somebody else to do it, like a servant type thing, because, well, that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's correct or anything, but
You wouldn't know, we're only Japanese.
yeah, we're Japanese, obviously.
Completely different
Because
race.
right next door is China, where Smells' stepmom lives.
Yeah, obviously.
So because my parents have like the Western property in Hong Kong, and basically a lot of people like the Chinese and stuff likes to like hire that place out, and they can't do housework for crap. So like what we've
So it's always like dirty.
yeah,
Mm.
it's like when they love cooking, but they
But they don't clean up.
they can't clean up.
Yeah.
They try to, but they don't get it. They just don't understand it. So I reckon probably the reason why they don't clean is because they have little servant people
Just woke up.
have like
asleep.
have little like servants, and that's what Stitch is. It's
Oh,
our
so
little-
that's where it was going.
yes, it's our little servant.
I was wondering.
Our little
It's gonna
servant.
be a long intro.
And welcome now to the Mumson Podcast episode placeholder.
Episode 500.
72.
Wonder how many episodes we can get on this.
I reckon to even make the thing
Yeah.
even more crap, it's just like have the numbers jump about.
Yeah. We go from like 2 episode like 7 to episode like 80 and then back to episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upload them completely out of order,
Yeah.
like Firefly.
Like Firefly. What about you, Smuzz? What's been new with you?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Haven't-
Nothing podcast worthy.
Nothing podcast worthy. Well, this is the point of the podcast. Is but all the crap you.
It's
Have-
Mumson.
Yeah. I also like how we've associated Mumson's name with crap.
Yeah. Thanks.
Of course
It'll
we
be
have.
it'll be a synonym for crap.
You're doing a real Mumson job
It's
over
not,
there.
just, it's not just Mumson, it's like the Umson, like, the Mumson heritage.
I'm an asshole.
It's a brand. Trademark. We should trademark the Mumson podcast name, by the way.
Yes.
Everyone will be walking around wearing like Mumson shirts.
Sure,
with,
yeah,
like,
much Mumson merchandise.
and it'll be
God.
like, I
Oh,
could
it'll
outrun
be
a
like a
nuke.
picture.
Singer.
My penis so big.
Lord of the Rings is the best.
Yeah, we like the
I love the spiders.
Sheila. Oh, so much good merch we could make and then never sell it.
We just wear it ourselves.
Yeah.
I reckon for the picture, right? Because he's got the little friend chat. I reckon you should also add like a cigarette and like,
Yeah, as well.
like
Cigar.
a baguette.
And a monocle. And a baguette
Oh.
and wine in each
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
And a white and black striped
That's
shirt like a
it.
mine's.
We can do Mumson pizza. Picture shoots. Photo shoots.
Right,
That's the word I was
oh
looking
my
for.
God.
Photo shoots.
No, what is it?
That'd be so weird.
Pizza. I was doing a Mumson there.
Like a freaking.
Hello.
Oh, what's his name? Shrek.
Mm.
Austin
Oh.
Powers. Austin Powers photo shoot.
Yes.
With Mumson.
Hey. So you literally don't want to say anything.
Well, I don't know. I've said like most of it this podcast, so
What have you
Most
said?
of it was
I have
80%.
contributed the most.
Let's
By
talk about
saying
politics.
80%.
Sure. Talk about Albert Einstein and time.
Okay, sure. So, I've been got a bit of a stream of thought lately. So I've been looking at this guy called Alan Watts. He's like a philosopher, and he does a lot of his work on like the Eastern philosophy, which is a lot different to like the Western side of philosophy, where the west side.
Story.
Yes. They're all about like reason and like getting knowledge type thing. They're all about like getting knowledge and like with like reason. Like everything's got to be reason. Like got to reason everything out.
Mm.
None of that like superstition or that crap basically.
So like the opposite of Reilly
Yeah. Like he's just
with cancer.
basically smells like the Buddha. But so basically, the Eastern philosophy is where it's kind of like
Did the dog just move the chair?
I think he did.
yeah.
Oh,
no,
shit.
So
No.
hello, puppy. So like the Eastern side's about like self improvement, all of like, but like you gotta look beyond yourself and
Intrinsic or extrinsic?
intrinsic, I guess.
That'd be interesting.
So like a lot of things is like things are not real. So like look, so Alan Watts, he's like, well, time's an illusion type thing, and a lot of people hear that, like I guess that's true. Like we did make up time, like it's like we'll measure time by,
Lots of people have said that, like, how gravity is not real and maths is just a concept that we thought up. It's
Yeah.
not. It's what we named it.
Mm.
We discovered, or what's his name? Newton discovered that when he dropped an apple, it fell to the ground every single time.
yeah.
So something must make that happen. And, we don't really know why. Like, there's, we thought gravity was just dropping things to the ground, but now we're thinking, like, in the space-time continuum, as time progresses, it moves along like like a sort of going downwards through time.
So I actually
That's
let me
all
get to that. So basically, Alan Watts is like saying time is an illusion because like he's like, well, imagine like a snake, right? Like one bit doesn't bring up, so the head doesn't like move the whole thing. It just moves all together. So like, you said that you would want me to talk about
it.
this.
That was me going like, oh, I want to kill myself because I'm enjoying this so much. I want to go to heaven and listen to this forever. Keep going. I love it.
Whatever you do, don't jump off the balcony.
So, yeah, Smudge just wanted to kill himself there
Or if
for
you
a
do,
second.
tell me, then I can record it.
Yeah.
Put it on
Yeah.
the podcast.
Just abuse.
Snakes and stuff.
So he's like, well, time is, everything's happening at once. I was like, well, I get it, but I don't get it type thing. So I've also heard, like, in quantum science, basically, that, everything's happening at once type thing. I was like, well, I don't really understand that. But I guess that's a theory. So I looked it up, and Einstein, where basically, this was just last night, where I've kind of bumped into Einstein's theory of space-time, where basically, he said, it's like, imagine thinking like a slice of bread, right? So,
Slice of bread.
like a slice of bread. So basically, you have the now, and you can cut that straight. And from a far distance, right? If that like a person's also at a far distance and they're staying still, they're also they're in the same time period as you are. But if the person moves a bit, like if they move further away from you, they're kind of going in the past. Like they can see the past.
Yeah.
But if they move closer, they kind of like see the future.
So like, if you're there, standing there, cutting or doing anything, then someone right next to you, the time it takes for the photons to bounce off you and hit their eyes doesn't take very long. So they're basically seeing it in real time. But then if they move a kilometre away and they can still see you, then the amount of time it takes for the photons to travel to them is longer. So you do more stuff in the time that they take to reach the other person. So technically they're seeing the past.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
That's basically the whole.
There you go, there's the explanation for the layperson.
There you go.
Doesn't that work the same way for hearing?
Yes.
Even more,
Even more so.
yeah, because sound moves slower. So he's clapping before you actually hear it.
Good job, Matt. 80%.
80%, 90%. I think maybe we should up it a bit more.
So basically, like
Might as well.
Einstein says everything, like all time exists all together. It's like the past exists during the present, and the present also exists during the future, and the future exists during the past as well. Everything is happening at once. It's where you travel type thing. That's a very bad way of explaining it for people who are listening to this and actually understand that stuff. They're like, this guy has no idea what he's talking about. But that's how I've gotten from it. And I was like, okay.
I'm just thinking, like, with that example, maybe it's the wrong example, but you might be a kilometre away from someone else, or what, 0.6 miles for all the American listeners.
Yes.
But like, you might be really far away from them, so you might see what they do later because you're seeing the photons hit you, but they're still doing it at the original time. It's just the photons travel through space and time. It doesn't change the fact that you're still doing it at that time. So they might see it later, but that doesn't mean that it happened later for them or for you. Interesting.
It's kind of interesting how you think about it. So, like...
I love his reaction.
Yeah.
We should just have like a camera pointed on his face at all times.
Every time I break into a tangent about philosophy or some concept,
See him.
and Smiles' face just kind of boredom,
He
suicide.
just starts stretching. His
Heaven.
nose gets even longer.
Just like flicking it around like a whip. Slapping Mumson in the
The thing is,
Got
like,
fidget toy. His
the thing
nose.
is, guys, it's like, I'm very hesitant to speak about this stuff. But, you know, once we kind of run up on things, and Smiles is like, okay, you can talk about it.
It's like you get permission.
Yeah, I get permission for talking about it. And he just wants to kill himself right after he said it. He's like, why did I agree?
No, it's not for me though. It's for you and Travis.
Yeah.
And Mumson to listen and not understand. And then say like,
So,
I
That's
think
what I was gonna say.
I think in a way,
my thoughts exactly.
Mumson knows more than all of us.
oh, yes.
But I think in another truer way, he doesn't.
Well, one of
I
my...
have to be careful not to make too many, noises.
You
Otherwise,
don't want
I
to give
might.
yourself away
Yeah.
to be Jesus.
It absolutely cheap.
Well, one of my favourite
Travis's
quotes...
dad's son.
Yes. One of my
So you're
favorite
my brother.
One of my favorite quotes from Socrates is that all I know is that I know nothing, and I think that's Matt in a nutshell.
Wait, what?
So basically, Socrates was known for like being the most wisest
Wind resistance.
person in what's the city
I went back.
called?
Greece.
No, like, what was the main...
Athens?
Athens, that's it. Like, so he's basically known for being the wisest man in Athens. And he's like, oh man, he's so smart. And he's like, well, I don't really know anything. And that's why he was so wise, because he knew he didn't know anything. Because a lot of people pretend, like, they think,
They're
oh,
like
I know
really
stuff.
smart.
Like I know stuff. But when they talk to him, it's like, well, what about this? And what about that?
Yeah, right, yeah.
And they're like,
There
oh
you go.
crap,
Reach that one.
I don't know
Nothing,
anything.
yeah.
And they make them
It's
really
like
frustrated.
medals.
It's like, because they pride themselves on knowing something,
Closer.
but in reality they do anything. But Socrates knew, he's like, well, I knew nothing. I know nothing.
You have to let go of it.
And that's why he's the wisest.
That's the point.
That's like you, Matt.
Yeah.
So really,
Like a rebound
Smiles,
shot.
Matt's the smartest man
I'm
on
the
earth.
wisest person here.
Of course he is. His name's Mumson, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Stop littering.
I'm trying to get it in your mouth.
So what's happening?
They're talking about philosophy. Get the popcorn in his mouth.
So what's happening here, guys? Well, we're talking about this. Travis is throwing caramel popcorn into Smiles' mouth.
Salted caramel popcorn.
Oh.
To be exact.
He forgets though part of throwing is actually letting go of it. So most of the time he just fake throws it.
Wow.
That's some good spin on that.
Whoa. It's like the wind pushed it or something.
How long have we been going for? Because I need to know when to do my special announcement.
I don't know. Whenever you feel like.
No, it has to be exactly 52 minutes.
Well, the one we did before was
I guess I can't do it.
What is it?
It's been about 20 minutes. We started at the first thing was about 25 minutes.
What?
So it's been 45 minutes. So we
But
got...
there's no time limits. There's no rules.
There's no rules.
Do a magic video anyways.
Yeah. But I like the idea that we do some... Like, we kind of branch out and do other things, but make it crap.
I don't think you have to ask us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my explaining of philosophy is a real crap way of doing it. Because I can't talk. Oh my goodness, Miles.
We have no idea
How
what
would
just
how
happened.
would we even record it?
We'll just get a phone or something, or...
That's a good idea. I didn't think of that. I thought we were gonna get one of those like cameras you get from Kmart where you have to like move the little wheel, take the photo, and we just take a photo. That's what I'd do.
Yeah?
Then again, I ain't no tech whiz like Travis and Michelle, his stepmom.
Michelle knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah,
I can't believe.
yeah, she wants me to leave my Skyrim disc here, my cartridge for the Switch. She wants me
Oh.
to leave it here.
Why?
I don't know why.
At my house?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
He's not
You're
coming
an
to my house.
intermediary. That's why.
He's not coming in.
He said, I said I can meet up with you and give it to you. He's like, no, just drop it at Mason's. So I was like, why? And he's like, just do it. And I was like,
I
Say
think you
no.
should do it, bro.
Tell him no. He's not coming to my house.
Is this a safe
She's not
zone
coming to
or
my house.
Yeah.
Michelle's...
Michelle's not.
Michelle...
no, why?
Because she's lives right across next door to it.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to go a long way here to Japan to get it.
Yeah. Man, we just came from. What was it?
Because he lives all the way to Singapore, doesn't he? She.
Wait,
Sheep.
Tokyo's in Japan, right?
Yes, that's right.
Not China?
Not China.
I'm thinking of Bangkok.
Shanghai.
Yeah, you are.
Bangkok is Thailand.
Oh, yeah. He's right. I'm wrong.
No, I don't care.
That was a bit crunchy, Trav.
I know that was a- that
I
was
think
a
would have picked
thing.
up really well, yeah.
I only think about my own Japanese kind. And
So, I want to. What other ideas can we do? So we got the bad magic video. We could. So
Tennis.
you have your vlog thing, which you're gonna.
Tennis.
You have your vlog.
I have a GoPro. We can do like dumb shots
First
where it's like
person?
on my on my freaking racket and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't put it on Mumson. It'll just blow up.
Person would have killed himself. They'd be like, imagine put it on the ball. We just hit the GoPro.
Forget the ball, just use the GoPro.
Oh, you weren't there when we played tennis, man.
Huh?
You weren't there when we played
Yeah,
tennis.
'cause my legs, done up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Mumson is literally the best tennis player in
I just grabbed my Waluigi. Yeah. Take the
The
ball.
goal of the game was to hit it out. Mumson would be a
I would be a
professional tennis
god.
player. He'd be unbeatable.
Pretty sure I know they hit a car as well with the tennis ball.
Yeah.
Defense.
Well, that's 10 points.
You hit
Yeah,
every, you
that's
hit,
100.
You hit
I
everything
win.
except the opponent's court.
Yeah.
Oh, you're such a
It's
good
very good though. If it was like a sword, he'd cut someone's head off.
Oh,
straight
yeah.
off.
I just throw like
Get
a
the right angle and everything.
tomahawk and just knock
Like
it
you
out.
think you hit it like that. He hits it like that.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
I like how
it's godlike.
this is an audio and you're saying like this and that.
I can imagine. They being us and probably one person.
Well, apparently we have 50 people watching.
If I call,
Which is weird.
If I call the magic video, I can call it like something that would trick magic fans into thinking it's an actual good video. I
Yeah.
could actually do that. I've done that with I was gonna do that with a YouTube video. Like I can actually call
Like
it,
clickbait.
yeah, like I can actually call it like, new GRG aggro green control deck for standard
God.
FNM. And
That means nothing to me.
Yeah.
for people who actually like magic, will oh, this would be a good video to learn some tips, and it would just be us going like, what are we doing?
Just film in, Matt playing.
Yeah.
And then we'll get like the most dislikes of any video of all time,
That's the point.
even more than bloody ass cash bags.
More.
Oh, yeah.
Who sings that?
I don't know.
Aragorn.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Oh, an Aragorn.
I imagine probably PewDiePie probably gets the most dislikes because he's got the most watch.
I mean,
No, there's a music video with like the most views.
I like PewDiePie.
I don't know.
I like his
PewDiePie.
tats.
I can take
That's
some.
it.
Oh, it's
Cats
hats.
there.
Oh, that's right.
What's
Oh,
the
yeah.
time?
Yeah, I was
Is that a
getting to
segue I
it.
hear?
Is that a segue?
What you've all been waiting for.
Tell us, Reilly.
Yeah,
it's
tell
time.
us. You're not getting any tats. Okay, let's wrap it up.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about getting a tat. Bye.
It was a lie. It was all about getting more views. Clickbait. RJ Swish getting a tat? Question mark. In the first 5 minutes. No, I'm not. Okay.
Okay. So, okay, what are you going to get tats of if you were going to get one? But you're not.
I am.
Oh, you
No,
are?
no,
Podcast
you're allowed.
is going to be like a timestamp. So if you ever forget, you can just listen to this
Yeah.
again
I wanted to get a tattoo here.
on your shoulder.
Oh, there.
Just there.
One of those
so I can still
people.
cover it up with a shirt. Like maybe a little bit
So
of
when
the
you go to
show.
work and stuff, and they're
Yeah.
going, meh.
And I just want it like there.
Of what? What are you getting?
And for everyone who's listening who can't see,
It's,
no, I'll put it in like pictures. Never mind.
It's on his crotch.
It's
Everybody
my-
get
it's
it,
all over
yeah.
his
it's my shoulder and like a normal t-shirt like this would have like it's showing to like there maybe,
Mhm.
and that's it.
Because he's wearing a singlet, guys, at the moment.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
He's wearing a-
He's naked.
So it's an
He's
invisible
wearing a
tattoo.
singlet.
He's wearing
No
a wife
pants.
beater.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
And yeah,
You
there
need
you go.
What are you getting?
Can't tell you
Why not?
because you have to see it when I get it.
I'd much rather
Well,
just
What,
go.
what if we don't like it? What if we all hate
It's
it?
not for you. That's the point.
What if
Wait,
we
I'm
all
going to use
hate
my
it?
psychic powers to guess what it will be.
You probably
Think
could.
about it.
Can we take a few guesses?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, we can.
Is it
If
a-
anyone's gonna get it, it's gonna be him. So
Okay.
you'll know why if I tell you.
Is it a character?
Yes.
Is it a superhero?
No.
Um,
It's not a nerdy thing.
Okay, not a nerdy thing.
Character.
I would never get a nerdy tattoo. I'm not that much of a nerd. Well, I am, but I wouldn't show it.
'Cause you
I'm too
ain't-
self-conscious for that.
Um,
you guess. You'll definitely.
Right, I already know. I'm God. I already know.
It's actually Sheila the spider.
I was thinking that.
And it goes like down onto my chest and like down, and then it like comes
Then
off
it goes
my
to your
penis.
crotch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have like little
One of the
spider
legs
webs they
go.
stick down there.
They actually designed your pubes to be the spider web.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, the spiders.
That
look
is
like-
genius. But yeah, I have a consolation appointment on Wednesday next week.
How much did it cost to get a
I
tattoo?
don't know. It depends if how good I want it to look.
You should just get like some real shit one.
That's it. I was thinking either I can get like a little tiny, like little gay thing like somewhere, or I can just go full on and just go bam. I'm not sure.
So what's your price range?
I'll spend like $400.
Okay.
Which where you can get like really good quality ones. I'm not gonna get like one of those little gay like American ones where it's like a little like
Flag.
jellyfish or something.
Mm.
It's gonna be like an actual like free drawn thing.
Yeah.
So
Well, if
Like
you
you know
get
those
a-
things they have on like
Free
like,
drawn?
Ink Masters and stuff like that.
Mm.
It'll be something like that.
okay.
Well, a tattoo
Intense.
lasts for a while, so you got to get something
And the
good.
thing is, if I really do regret it as shit, like I can't just get it removed.
Oh.
They're getting
more
relatively
money.
cheap now to remove them now. It's like $1,000 to remove like a full like half a sleeve now, which isn't that
But the-
much. It used to be like $3,000 to remove like a little little
Yeah, but-
fucking thing. Now you can get rid of like a full sleeve in like 2 months, I think.
Does it remove it fully? Like, is it
Yeah.
fully gone?
The skin grows back to like pretty much the exact same.
Well, you could just like rip your skin off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking that, and then I have like a
Forget about
cool
it.
like red scab there for
Oh,
a smell,
yeah.
and probably get infected and I'd die. It'd be great.
Yeah. That's how I want to go.
And in the meantime, you just rip it open and just blood goes everywhere.
It'll be a blood tattoo.
Because you imagine like in
They call you the red
Stand
skin.
By Me. You know, in Stand By Me, like they kind of like get like little knives and stuff, and then kind of like sketch like stuff into their arms. You could get that. So like you can have a scar of like a thing that you like.
So okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We're gonna go in a circle, and you're gonna say it's a stupid idea, or a really stupid idea, or an okay idea. But remember, no matter what you say,
You're going to say
I'm
no.
not gonna care. Go, Travis.
I think if
Wait, what is it? Okay, wait.
I think if you really want to do it with a man, you have to. You just have to let yourself do it.
It's gonna be a man who does it,
Okay.
and anally penetrates.
Women
my
can't do
asshole.
tattoos.
Is it?
Not a happy.
Is it
ending.
a? Is it a sexy woman?
No, it's a man doing it.
It'd be a naked
No, I
man
mean like the tattoo.
No, it's not. I can't, because that would give it away.
I think if you want to get a tattoo, make sure it's a good one, and try not to regret it. Every time
Really?
you get.
Try not to regret it. Ooh.
Well, no, that's the thing. Like you always get something, and you think there's probably going to be a time when I'll regret this. You got to get it as good as you can.
Yeah, what I'm hoping is, if I do regret it, I'll probably start regretting it when I hit like my 30s,
Mm.
and by then
You'll be rich.
Or next
I'll
year.
have enough money to be able to afford to remove it.
Mm.
But
Or you'll be dead. So it
or
won't
I'll
even
be
matter.
dead by a motorcycle accident. Or
Yeah.
something. So win-win.
Yeah. win-win.
Mason.
So you want me to give you advice about
No, do you think that I should get it?
if that's what you want, you do it.
So supportive.
I think you should get it right.
Yeah, I knew Mumson would say that. He'd be like, "Ew, I want the perfect natural Adam and Eve body like Mumson."
Why did
Hey,
you?
thanks for it right here.
Why
I just think that it's too, like, most people who get tattoos end up trying to get rid of it, and I just think that's
Like, do you know who has tattoos, Matt?
no one. But I just think that, like, either you'll like it, and then a couple of years you'll be like, well, or you'll see it immediately and you go, oh, I don't want that.
One of
Really?
our
Yeah, you might want it.
employees for the buses, I won't mention his name,
Tim.
Shaniqua, but
I'm sure it's not.
Gary, no,
I was trying to think of my stepmom's name that we just made up.
Michelle.
Michelle, that's it. Sure, it's not Michelle.
no, it was
Seeing how everyone happens to be my stepmom in this freaking Japan.
a lot of stepmoms in Japan.
Yeah.
Your dad's a player.
Oh, damn right.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Anyway, he had tattoos. He got like a little one to begin with, but then he got his like whole arm and like a lot of this
Like
area.
See, I would never
So you
get
don't want to do that.
visible from here down. I would only ever get places where I could hide it easily.
So okay,
He says
This
that
is-
now,
this is-
Trav.
Because it was difficult because the job that we have is like, transporting children in buses, and you have tattoos all over it. It doesn't matter how nice you are, you don't look like a
You don't look appealing.
straight.
Yeah.
If you see two people driving a bus for kids, you see one guy who's like all, prim and proper looking, and then you see one who's got tattoos all over him. He might be the nicest man, and the other might be an arsehole, but you'll still trust him more. But if you get it concealed and easily concealed, you'll be fine.
well the thing is, right? I see where you're coming from, but it sounds like. Now I could,
I thought you'd be all Mr. Artsy, like, ooh, tattoos are cool.
They are
ooh,
cool.
Art. Thank you, Mason. They are cool.
But the thing is,
When you-
how,
when you
what I'm
get-
hearing from you, Smiles, is like I want to get a tattoo so I could cover it up. It's like, why would you want to cover it up?
I'm not getting too covered up. I'm saying that in a last resort, if I absolutely hate it in like 5 years' time, I can if I have to. People act like they're the absolutely most permanent thing ever. They used to be. They're not really anymore. They're still permanent as shit, but they're not like a thing that you can't get off ever. You just have to pay a little bit, and it hurts. A little bit more than getting
Doesn't
the
it hurt a
tattoo.
lot?
Apparently, it hurts a little bit more than getting the tattoo.
Well,
on
they're
to begin
basically
with.
like getting rid of skin. So
Haven't you seen the videos? Literally,
Seen
all they
some
do,
of
it's
it.
like this freaking light, and then just go. It's
a laser.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
just like whites out the skin, and then they'd have to do it like 3 times over like.
Is
2
it
months.
like just burning the layer of skin?
yeah, it was
I thought like it
Sure.
dries out the ink inside the skin or something.
I don't know. I don't really know how it works.
I'll get a video of me do the magic thing. Because I've wanted this kind of tattoo, which I'm not going to tell you,
Oh gosh.
since I was like 16.
I think you'd get my full opinion.
So
Well,
it's
our
a
full
character.
opinion if you told us what the tattoo
Yeah.
was.
No, I need to figure this out. It's a character. Male?
I nodded my head for yes.
Is it from Firefly?
No,
No,
it's
you wouldn't
not a
have known that
nerd
from
thing.
It's not a what?
It's not a nerd thing.
Is it a person you're got to?
It's not a person.
It's not Jesus, is it?
It is a giant cross that goes down my chest. I got that. What's that movie with the guy who's doing like the pull-ups in jail, and he has like the big the scale that they use for like
Oh,
judges
Oh,
and
that,
stuff.
yeah, the
Just
the
justice.
super
Yeah.
scary thing on his back. Yeah, I'm
Libra
getting that.
thing, yeah.
God, I look so good with that. Try and do sit-ups like. It's so funny.
Wait, so it's a character and it's male, but it's not a human.
Yep.
It's not a Pokemon, is it? No, that's nerd.
Yeah, I love
It's
Pokemon.
Pikachu.
That's why I've never played a Pokemon game before, except for Pokemon Go. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's a giant raven on my chest. It's basically my phone
is
case.
it Teen Titans Go?
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't seen your case. Let me show you
It's
again.
in my car.
Oh, that is really awesome. Like, is it like
It's gonna be black and white.
Is it an animal?
Is it from like a?
I would give it away.
A film
it is
series?
Maybe an animal. What?
Is it from like a film series? Like like Marvel or
It's not
No.
Star
a
Wars.
nerd thing.
I know
So
nothing about things.
so
that are
it's
not nerdy.
it's a character. It's male and it's an animal.
No, I can't. That just gives it away. If I say
I think
it.
you just
Fine,
say
it's
it.
an animal.
And it's-
It's not a dragon, is it?
Oh my fucking god.
It's not a nerd thing.
How many times do I have
it's
to
not a
say
dragon,
it?
is it?
Dragons
Is it a bear?
nerdy. They are nerdy. They're a bloody mystical thing.
Oh, okay.
It's not pop. Oh, I guess it could be technically pop culture.
What is it in your mind?
Trying to trip me up, Mason? Trying to get me to say what it is?
What's it in your mind?
Okay, it's a picture of Mumson.
Oh
Shit.
Except his hair goes all the way down my arm and down my fingers.
Is it-
Yeah, like, yeah, like
is it-
tentacles down his arm.
Is it like the Mumson Podcast, Mumson?
Yeah.
With the little French hat.
And then it has like crap in brackets. The worst thing to happen to the human existence.
The worst thing that happened in my life.
Did you notice on the last episode when I had Mumson talking, I put an effect over it so it was like black and white and it had like film grain over it.
Yeah, I did see
It's
that.
called
I
film
didn't
noir or
see
something.
that.
It says the Mumson Podcast, my biggest regret after this tattoo.
That'd be good. I'd like that.
Can't decide which is worse, doing it in the first place or the tattoo about the Mumson
Yeah.
Podcast.
Okay.
This is
Well, that's not an animal, so that doesn't really. Just tell.
No, I'll figure it
If
out.
you tell,
We're not talking about what it is. We're talking about if I should get one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Get
so
one.
if you tell us, you're
If you
gonna get our
want
full
one,
opinion.
you get
The
one.
thing is,
It's not like a snake, is it?
it's not a scary looking thing. If people saw it, they wouldn't be like. "Ugh."
Well,
Who does that
It's
when
more
they see-
it's more artsy than it is like scary looking.
Is it a bird? Is it like a eagle or a phoenix or something?
he's like American.
It's not a bird?
No.
Is it a croc?
Is it a brolga? Is that Australian enough? Is it a freaking galah? Oh, it's a tough one. It's an animal.
Yeah.
Is it a
and snail.
crocodile?
Is
Is
it
it
a
a shark?
walrus? It's a walrus.
But
isn't
Why
it?
would I want a shark?
Is it a bear?
Sharks are cool.
I was thinking it could be a bear, but.
But
It's something that has symbolic meaning for me, which I wouldn't tell you guys what it means.
big.
But you could figure it out without knowing that stuff.
Is it a wolf?
No.
Is
It's
it-
close though.
Is it a boar?
Dog.
A ball, ball leg just.
Oh, is it freaking Mufasa?
Oh shit!
Is it
a
a
lion?
lion?
No.
Is it Mufasa?
It's not Mufasa, but it will be a
It's a
lionish
lion.
thing.
Just check the Steam profile.
It's
God
gonna
damn
be
it.
like.
To Mufasa.
I want I'm not gonna get like the full-on Lion King Mufasa thing that goes all the way down my chest. It's just gonna be like a well-drawn lion,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna like show him a picture of like my old wallpaper.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna get like that. But
Wait, the one that you had on your phone?
yeah, I'm gonna
Where
get
it's, like in the sky.
yeah, but it's just gonna be like his face, and I'm gonna have like clouds and stuff, like covering like half of it or something, and then I'm gonna make it look like more of a realistic like lion, but not like Mufasa. It's gonna look like just like a normal lion,
Yeah.
Right.
and then it's
So
gonna
if
have,
you
like,
know it's
realistic
a
coloring on
lion,
it.
you'll know.
You wouldn't
Mufasa,
know it's a Lion King reference if you just looked at it,
but we would know.
but you would know. And it's also more things about that scene and like what it represents that is very important.
What does it
to me.
what does it represent?
Haven't you
to
seen the scene?
Remember who you are.
Is that
No,
it?
no, no.
It's all about the whole scene's about staying true to your roots
Yeah.
and how you're raised and like what you represent as being a good person. And I find that very. Oh, I don't want to be saying this shit.
It's all cute. It's all good.
Oh.
He's getting very emotional.
And also, that's my favorite scene in any movie of all time.
Okay.
And I love Zimmer's score in that scene.
Hans Zimmer.
If only I could like press it and it like plays the scene.
a
That's a
piano-
futuristic.
That's a future.
tattoo.
It's a
Piano
futuristic
necktie.
It's like
tattoo.
it sounds like something like a freaking Blade Runner or something.
I was thinking about that actually before when you said tattoo earlier. I'm like, what if in the future they have tattoos that are gifts?
Yeah.
But yeah.
That'd be silly.
So I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna tell the guy that exact thing, and he'll like draw
Just
something.
play the
He'll draw.
podcast
He'll
on.
draw something. Yeah, I'll play the podcast,
Yeah.
and he'll draw something out for me, and then I'll be like, I like that, or I don't like it, and then I'll go to another place,
Yeah.
and I'll keep doing it until I find something that I like, and then
You
I'll.
know, you could go to the one place and just make them redraw until that you
What you
like
could
it.
do is
I've
like
known this
email
one at
them.
Wynnum is like the second best one in Queensland, apparently.
Well, you could ring them up or email them or something and just tell them what you want and say, can you draw a few mock-ups for
No,
me?
you have to go and make an appointment with
Oh,
them.
you have to, okay.
So I got my consolation thing on Wednesday, and that's when I actually talked to the guy for like 45 minutes, and then he chooses the best artist who can do that kind of style, and then I go talk to him for another 45 minutes. It is a ridiculously long process to actually get a good one. It's not like where you just go in like, I want a skull.
Well, like the concept of a tattoo is that it's supposed to stick there forever.
And
So
I want
of
something
course,
artsy and cool.
okay. I never took you as an artsy guy,
You
Smiles.
have no
How did
idea.
you not? He is artsy as anything.
Well, like
You
you,
like
you see
musicals.
You see it with musicals, I guess. Yeah.
He's a very sensitive son.
I think it's
You
all
wouldn't
right,
know
eh?
it, but he
It's
is.
very deep.
Mm.
I don't show it very often, except to you. I'm just like, oh, Travis, let's go to Les Mis. We should go to Les Mis.
We should.
Is that out yet? Bashing your car with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
You'd never notice. You go down and someone's like, I bashed it with a baseball. I'm like, where's the dent?
Where's it?
Among all the other
He has like a
dents?"
broken nose from trying to hit your car.
You know, we should definitely go to Laney's. I don't think it's out yet. I'm not sure though.
When's it
I've
coming out?
been in the city recently.
It's sometime this year, I know that. Because I saw a poster for it it's at QPAC in, I don't know, like 2 months or something. They're showing more posters of it, which means it's coming close.
Mm.
What's QPAC stand for, Matt? 80%.
80%, right? You asked.
Q-Pack.
Oh, I
Where-
want to say Queensland.
Yep,
but
yep.
Queensland.
And what do they do there?
What do they do when they're doing a show? They perfume.
I need 2 letters. I need at least 2 letters.
Pirate.
Pornographic.
Queensland
Um,
You have to pay
pornographic.
extra for that show.
Yeah.
When you're doing a show, you're
Forming.
performing.
There you go.
Queensland
And then-
performing.
And then what is it? Like drawing and music and performance.
What?
They are
Acting.
When you go to a gallery,
Almost.
you look at
Art.
art.
There you go.
Queensland Performing Arts.
And if you look in
Centre?
the centre, no.
What?
If you look at a circle, what's in the middle? What do you call that?
Well, nothing actually.
With C.
Oh god, this took way too long.
It's like charades.
I do like how this
Incredibly
episode had
painful.
some
Meaning.
some heart to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Very
a touching
sweet.
side to the most
See, Smiles doesn't show me this
hilarious
side
character.
very much.
in it.
Smiles, you don't.
That's why they call me Smiles. Everyone calls me Smiles.
Oh my
In
God.
Japan.
in Japan. You should, when me and Smiles goes out, we're just kind of just joking about it. I don't get this serious side to him.
It's
very
me all the
sweet.
time. He got in my car the other day and he's like, Travis, I looked in the mirror the other day and I saw my soul, you know. I really got into touch with my true self. So I went outside, took my shoes off and grounded myself and just felt naked. Yeah, no.
To clarify, that's the gayest thing I've ever heard, and I would never say that.
It's just
What's the smell?
just in
I
case
reckon-
that didn't sound sarcastic.
I actually said that.
Yeah.
But there was inspirational music playing in the background, like there always is.
Always.
Comes from my tattoo when I press it.
If your
Oh,
life
yeah.
was like a musical, there'd always be in the background inspiration.
Wait, that's such a
music.
bad phrase. Oh, thank God.
Right, as long as it is.
Well, anyway,
Yeah. That was
Pretty cool.
a pretty good episode.
we should.
We've definitely gone over an hour.
I'll
I don't
prob-
think it matters.
Who cares? There's no rules. I'll edit this one. I don't know what I'm gonna edit, but I'll do
I
something.
think
with
you
it.
should edit it fully for an hour.
I actually just got Final Cut Pro because before I was using iMovie, which is like, you know, so I got Final Cut Pro, which is professional
turn
video
on the
editing
I
software.
said put some there, which is you lovely dog. Please keep making the noise.
And which language is that?
Japanese. We're Japanese, you did.
Whoops, I forgot.
That's my kanji. Oh, I know. That's writing.
Hiragana,
Yeah, who cares?
origami.
Ask ask Mrs. Hyde. She'll know.
Yeah.
What was writing? Is she actually fluent? Because we wouldn't know. Because whenever she talks
What
to
do you mean
the
we're Japanese?
I think she
whenever she
is.
talks to the Japanese people, they're kind of like just like not a. It doesn't look like they're 100% like sure what she's saying.
Yeah.
She
It's
has too
making me
much of an
think.
accent.
Yeah, it's making me think like she must be absolute trash at Japanese,
It
and
could
that
be-
would just be the funniest thing ever if that was true.
can
They're just like,
imagine.
what is this white woman saying? We would know because we're Japanese.
What is this
Yeah.
white devil saying?
Well,
Konnichiwa? There's a little Japanese for you.
kawaii desu, baka.
Ichi-ni-san Shigoroku.
Is that how high you get to?
Shihashi-kyuju.
All I could get is that to that Rocky part. Ichi ni san shi go. That's as far as I get. I was get to 6.
Chichi or Nana.
I don't
Hachi
need that
Kyuju.
shit. I only need to count 6.
See now, guys.
Boku wa
Now, people that are
Shinkansen
listening.
ni masen deshita.
Now, we're actually talking Japanese as we speak. But see, our
Yeah.
tech whiz Trav here
I've translated.
is such a great translator. Like he's able to translate language, like speaking.
Yeah.
And when you hear us speaking Japanese, that's actually us speaking English, and he swaps that over to Japanese.
And when we actually do speak Japanese and you can hear it, the reason it sounds so terrible is because we're actually speaking in a shit way of Japanese, so you Westerners would understand because you're all so stupid. Not like us Japs.
Yeah.
We won World War II.
This is so racist.
Well, you know, it's true to form with
Well.
the Mumson Podcast.
Yeah, this was a terrible podcast. Let's now commit seppuku. We just pull out a samurai sword. He's here like.
Oh, I'm just really. I don't feel right, you know. We didn't mention freaking the best film in Japanese culture, which isn't Godzilla.
The Last Samurai.
The Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Mumson, give us your Lord of the Rings fun fact.
Did you actually know Lord of the Rings in Japan is actually the girl from the ring is actually the Lord, and she's the Lord of the Ring.
Do you know that, Mumson?
Well, this changes
Wait,
everything.
what? What did you say?
You must be really
Say it
into the lore.
Yeah.
Right, say it again.
You know, in Japan, right, Lord of the Rings, you know, like the white-haired chick, black-haired chick, and he's like really white coming out of TVs. She's the Lord of the Ring, so she's Lord of the Rings. You know, get it?
Alright.
Lord of
Wait,
the
was
Rings.
that a joke? I mean,
No, that's real.
it's true.
It's true fact.
Frickin' Sauron.
Spiders. Okay, let's finish it up.
Mumson,
80%.
you didn't say 80%.
I did, I said 90.
Matt, you have to speak for the next 30 minutes, just you.
Oh, you got me.
A non-stop dialogue.
Everyone else just walk
Yeah,
away.
okay, tell us a story, Matt. Tell us a story.
Thank you.
But not a long one, because this podcast is going on forever.
I don't know.
This will be an ass pull for Travis to edit all. Okay, all the pictures.
Let's get in 7
every
minutes
scene.
ago. That'll do.
Come on, Matt.
I don't really have a story.
Story.
I wanna-
Story time.
Only I can bring up story time. No one can force me to bring up story time.
Hasn't been recording.
Yeah, thank you, Mason. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's been like an hour 20.
Hello, puppy.
Gimme.
Matt, fuck it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
This has been a satisfactory episode.
Very good. It had some heart. It had
Yeah.
some sweet jokes.
It had some philosophy. It had some racism.
everything that the Mumson Podcast represents.
Everything we're known for.
all marks of the podcast.
Mostly racism, though.
Mostly racism. We also bash a lot of Michelle, but that's okay.
Yeah. She had a cover.
Because it's a different person now.
It's a different person.
What are you holding? I thought you were recording, Mumson.
Oh, in video, yeah,
okay.
should be.
Give your outro, man.
It's been the Mumson Podcast. Have you enjoyed?
Beep up, all the greatest hits.
Woo!